Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Diana. Today we are talking about putting on the ways of Christ. Are you someone who enjoys putting an outfit together? Or are you someone who simply enjoys the simplicity of wearing almost the exact same thing every day? Or maybe you fall somewhere in between. The fact is, most of us know what it is like to clothe ourselves each day. It is a part of our daily routine. As we get ready for school, work, chores, outings, we clothe ourselves for the day. And at this point, you may be thinking, this is a little odd. That phrase, clothe yourself, it's not something you use in everyday language. I get that. But listen to today's verse. It's found in the book of Colossians, chapter 3, starting in verse 12. And it says this: "Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience." Remember, Colossians is a letter in the Bible that Paul wrote to followers of Jesus in this place called Colossae. And he was telling them about who Jesus is and how to think rightly about him in the first part of the letter. And then Paul starts talking about how Jesus' followers are to live out their faith. Today's verse, it's reminding us that we have a choice about what we put on as God's chosen people. You see, Paul first reminds all followers of Jesus what is true about their identity. Did you hear it? He said they are chosen by God. They are holy in Christ, and they are dearly loved. Those are facts about you as a follower of Jesus, chosen by God, holy in Christ, and dearly loved. Wow. What if you wrote those three sentences, those three phrases out on your phone or on a piece of paper, and each hour today you pause to say them out loud? What if you put on your identity in Christ, that you are chosen by God, holy in Christ, and dearly loved? Well, Paul goes on in today's verse. He says, clothe yourself with 5 traits, or put on these 5 things, similar to how you put on a jacket. He says, choose to put on compassion, kindness, gentleness, and patience. Think of your day ahead. Is there an area where you know you'll need to be intentional with your choice? It's in the grocery line, or on that phone call, or in that email, or even text response, just to name a few. When Jesus was leading his followers, there's a story in the book of John, chapter 11, verses 38 through 44. Jesus raises Lazarus to life. And after he comes out of the tomb, Jesus says in verse 44, "Take off the grave clothes and let him go." Well, earlier in Colossians chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, Paul was instructing those first followers of Jesus of what actions and attitudes to take off, much like the grave clothes of Lazarus. And here's the big idea of today. When we remember who we are in Christ, we can remember the choice we have to walk in his ways. So listen to Colossians chapter 3, verse 12 one more time. "Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience." Let's ponder these things today. We'll see you next time.